हाँ तो भाई लोग, क्या हाल चाल है सबके। आई होप सब एकदम बढ़िया बढ़िया हो गए। बाकी यार, आज तो फ्राइडे नाइट है, होने चाहिए बढ़िया वीकेंड आ गया भाई अब तो यार, क्या कहते हैं, आज जो स्ट्रीम है वो मैं कोशिश करूँगा लंबी करने की। बाकी मेरे हाथ में नहीं लंबी हुई ना हुई, ये मैं जल्दी थक जाता हूँ, मैं 2 घंटे में थक जाता हूँ। बट मैं कोशिश करूँगा कि लंबी स्ट्रीम करूँ, क्योंकि आज मेरे ख्याल से अब आज के बाद सीधा नेक्स्ट टू नेक्स्ट मंडे स्ट्रीम होगी। तो इसलिए मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि आज लंबी स्ट्रीम कर लूँ, कि गेम तो अच्छा है नो डाउट, बस थक जाता हूँ मैं जल्दी। तो हाँ यार, शुरू करते हैं हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। आज 9th स्ट्रीम है हमारी। बाकी इसके अलावा मैं जब इसे हूँगा नहीं ना भी यहाँ पे हफ्ता, मैंने कुछ उसकी होराइजन की मैंने रिकॉर्ड कर ली है गेम प्ले, वो डाल दूँगा ताकि एटलीस्ट कम से कम चैनल खाली ना पड़ा रहा है मेरा हफ्ते भर। तो ये अपडेट है कि मैं हॉगवर्ट्स हॉगवर्ट्स कर रहा हूँ। होराइजन की वीडियोस अपलोड कर दूंगा, क्योंकि भाई वो भी बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चल रहा है। मतलब मेरे को उसकी भी इतनी एक्साइटमेंट हो रही है कि ये ख़त्म होगा उसके बाद वो कंटिन्यू करना, क्योंकि पिछला वाला गेम होराइजन तो बहुत बोरिंग था, ये वाला बहुत बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है भाई। मुझे बहुत अच्छा बनाया उन्होंने ये वाला। और मेरा सिर्फ 15% हुआ है अभी, पता नहीं, शायद 15 घंटे खेल चुका हूँ उस गेम को मैं। बताओ, बहुत बड़ा गेम है और इतना इंटरेस्टिंग है, तो बस बहुत मज़ा आएगा। बाकी यार, हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी कंटिन्यू करते हैं अपना। ओके, फिर शुरू करते हैं। शुरू नहीं, हाँ फिर स्ट्रीम शुरू करते हैं, गेम कंटिन्यू करते हैं।
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is by sitting on his hands.
Tips in the hat, if you please.
I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with puppets.
Revelio.
The Ministry can't stop me from using it. Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Bardolph, you wouldn't have left without saying goodbye, would you?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. My
My
apologies. I've not been myself since we last met. Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. It's Ranrock I have to thank for losing Bardolph. If only I could somehow rid our hamlet of these monsters. I'm simply at my wit's end.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. I can't believe he's never coming home. Part of me wants to avenge the loss of my brother, whilst another part of me simply wants to hide.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. You should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. This looks intriguing.
Revelio.
ये बहुत सही लगता है.
One of Ranrock's camps, exactly as Madame Beaumont described.
Someone there? Arrogant child! Descender! I won't rest. Shut up. I won't rest. Someone's here. What are you doing?
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
अरे भाई आरव भाई के लिए शाउट आउट अपने बिग शाउट आउट आरव भाई के लिए.
Revelio.
You will regret coming here.
Depulsor. Accio. Leviosa. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Brave mistake.
That's the student who released Oaks.
Incendio.
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about. Such
Potato. Stupid.
regret coming
Accio. Depulsor. Incendio.
I won't rest.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
Revelio.
castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't too hard. Up at Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
Oh, I wish my brother could have done what you did. Perhaps he'd still be with me now. I'm especially grateful. You did, for Bardolph, what I could not. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Thank you. Sincerely. Bardolph, an Ashwinder.
Revelio.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Horclumps मेरे पास पड़े हुए हैं.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Hello again, Mrs. Sprottle.
Hello, dear. Was there something else I could help you with?
Where did you say the box of letters was again?
In a cavern in the hills, just southwest of our hamlet. I'm almost certain Aiden dropped it there.
Southwest मतलब इधर.
I heard this is all
Nor retreat well from it.
afraid to take a hit, are you? You'll have to fight eventually.
Incendio.
Don't try that Expelliarmus.
Awesome.
Traveling with you. Get it?
Accio.
Confringo. Descendo. Defendo.
No.
Your poaching days are over.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Stupid. Confringo. Defendo. Stupid. Stupid. Confringo. Stupid. Accio. Incendio.
हाँ यार तो लॉक्ड है.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Leave the hall clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona prepared to have a look around. See about the hall clumps and the box of letters. That's all the hall clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio. Confringo.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or hold it all together.
Confringo. Defender.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Leviosa. Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Glacius. Revelio. Revelio.
अनलॉक भी था भाई, तुम जैसे बताओ होता है। कुछ नहीं भाई, कट गया तो थोड़ा मेरा, और कुछ नहीं।
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
you're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard. I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack And where? Come along, then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
You got one!
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Deke's master was not kind to beasts, or to Deke. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labor, and Deke will not say more. But Deke is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will be waiting.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Professor Howard will never believe this. I rescued a Jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your Jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Revelio.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Levioso. Accio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. came out nicely. I should show Deke. I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Revelio. Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Grafhorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's face. Myself a copy.
In my opinion, divination is a load of rubbish. Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Well, here it is. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Incendio! Revelio. Leviosa.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo.
See, the switch reset everything. Good to know.
Incendio. Accio.
That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for everyone. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course, but not for free. That wasn't easy.
Of course, I'd pay anything. Oh, how grand! You'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
कर ले और कपड़े चेंज हम भी
I don't know why you don't just get a snitch from inside.
ट्रेन में बैठने को पता नहीं कब मिलेगा यार ट्रेन में बैठने को मिल जाए तो मज़ा आ जाए